And the state of Washington. I now pronounce you husband and wife.
Say something.
Why are you putting me on the spot?
Hold that and say something.
This is
Yeah.
the mic.
That's the mic.
Oh, then
Yeah.
you should say something.
Okay, I'll say something, yes. We are here with Addie. Addie, please say something.
Hey, I'm very lucky to be part of this wedding and to be knowing both Rongxuan and John. It's been amazing and we have heard some amazing speeches. And
Wait.
you didn't press record.
I'm back. All right, so very important question for the group.
I can't hear you.
I don't. Okay. Very important question for the group.
Okay.
Everyone has to answer.
Okay.
Shanti already knows the question. Which one do you like better? John or Rongxuan?
John and
I already answered.
I didn't catch that on video.
Rongxuan.
Actually, oh, you're here. Great, even better. All right, very important question. A very important question. Come. Very important question, Michelle. Between John and Rongxuan, who do you like more?
This is a trick question, so I'm not answering that.
I'll edit out the I'll edit out the answer if you don't like it.
I like myself more.
Narcissistic.
Rongxuan.
Wrong answer.
I like Michelle more.
I'm sorry, you can't say that in front of me.
I'm gonna have to pick Rongxuan.
Us guys gotta stick. No, I'm saying us guys gotta stick together, man.
So
Yeah, John,
my answer.
I'm telling you, John has like one vote.
Here's my answer. I would pick Rongxuan because I know her a bit more than John. But if we hang out more, I think there's a lot of opportunity there.
It's got potential.
Yes.
It's got potential. Okay.
John only has one vote at this point. I think I'm gonna have to go with John.
Pity vote.
That's a sympathy vote.
You can't do that, Shanti. I don't think you would appreciate that.
As long as he doesn't know it's a sympathy vote, then it's fine.
I have this on video.
Having it on video.
He's gonna cut it out.
No, I'm not.
Having it on.
That's the best part.
It's okay. I think the thing is, if Rongxuan wins now, John also wins. So we have to deal with it.
You know what? Happy wife, happy life.
That is probably true. Would you probably true?
Yeah.
Yes.
You've asked everyone.
Yes. Most people.
Still only got one.
I wasn't really tallying. Not a lot of votes. Well, obviously John's friend said John, but I'm gonna ask Peijing.
Conclusion is that we should hang out with John more.
Well, I think they're gonna be coming to a lot of events together now. I also got some stories from his high school friends. I'll share that. I'll share that when I edit this thing. Yeah. Don't worry. I got you. I mean, we probably know all the stories now, but I keep asking people, like, is there a story you want out there for people to see, to know about? Is there a story? You're lying.
I don't.
Not with that smirk. Any story you want there. I got some good ones.
Yeah, I got a good one. Okay, so one day, I was trying to buy a car, but God, it was really hard. The salespeople were being so mean to me, and I really knew I was getting ripped off. And then I called Rongxuan and John, and they were like, "Don't worry, we got this." And then they came over to the car dealership, and they talked the price down, and I basically got a car for free.
I'm sorry, a car?
Yep. For driving. Well, I have it now.
You have it now? I did not know about this. I was driving you 2 weeks ago.
Is she driving it or not is different thing, but she has a car.
Did you know about this?
Yeah.
I didn't know about this. What? 2 weeks.
That's why we have been encouraging her to drive.
2 weeks. Damn. Congrats, though.
That's the kind of people.
That's the kind of people there. Wait, what car did you buy?
Toyota.
Alright, that's good enough.
Yeah, they're just so nice.
For free, you got Toyota.
For free.
I was like,
This is sorry guys, we're shooting a little thing. We want to learn a little bit more about John.
Oh, okay.
As you guys know, he's not here in the room right now, so I want to get you guys' opinion. We know him very well. You know him very well, yes. How long have you guys known him for?
Since
For me,
14. Since grade 4, so
All around the same time.
like 20 years.
Okay, 20.
Yeah. 20 years.
Yeah.
More than 20 years. 21 years.
Yeah.
What was he like? You guys want to hold this? You can hold this if you like. You can pass it between yourselves.
Terrible basketball player. Terrible basketball player.
Did he ever try to be on the team?
Yes,
Yeah,
he was on the team.
He was.
He was on the team, yeah. He didn't play much, but he was on the team.
Oh, this was what? Middle school, high school?
High school.
High school. Wow.
Until grade 9.
And then I took over his starting spot. Yeah.
What position was he playing?
He was a point guard.
Can't see that.
No, me neither.
And I don't think he ever let me cheat it. I never got to cheat off him in school.
No.
He never helped me on my
Never
school.
helped you.
Nobody can read his writing anyways. And then when John drinks too much, he throws up out of his nostrils.
Oh,
Haven't seen that yet.
Yeah,
Haven't seen that. Maybe it's only Vancouver.
the power hour night?
Yeah.
The power hour night.
Yeah.
So that's on camera.
Any one story you want to have on this video? Your most favorite memorable story that you want to
The
get
bus
out
ride.
in the world to John's friends who don't know the side of it.
Your bus ride, didn't you have that ride with him when you?
Yeah, so this is grade 4. I just came to Canada. Couldn't speak English.
You or him?
Me.
Okay.
So we got on a field trip. I think it was to Fort Langley to see the gold rush people, whatever. So me and John we sat next to each other on the bus. Right, John smiles at me. I smile at him. Next second later, projectile vomits all over the floor. John looks at me, keeps smiling. Everything was normal.
Why did he vomit?
John just vomits in car rides. He gets car sick. That's when we were little. That's when we were little. Not anymore.
Lesson learned. No road trip.
No road trip.
One more story. History class. Ashley with the textbook.
What happened?
You were in that class too.
What happened?
Nosebleed story. Was it me and Pat?
It wasn't me. I wasn't.
Were you in that class?
I don't think so.
This is high school, grade 12, history class, right? So there were these two fine-looking ladies in that class. So one day, John accidentally gets her textbook. I think it was like a textbook switch. John gives it to her, right? John couldn't even look at her. Walks back to his desk. Immediate nosebleed. starts leaking.
Which girl was this?
Ashley, remember Ashley?
Ashley who?
I don't know her last name. This is a long time ago. I don't know her last name.
Wait, what grade was this?
It's grade 12.
Grade 12.
Grade 11. It was grade 11. Was the year he came back to Fraser Heights.
It's 11 then. He
Did he come? No, it was grade 10. It was grade 10 then.
That's still pretty recent.
It was Mr. Marshall's social studies class.
Was that Ashley the?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's my best story of John.
Best story. Anyone can top that?
No, I can't. I think it was a pretty.
Grade 10. That's pretty mature, my guy.
John got a little shy and then, he got a little too excited.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much. We're gonna get that.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm gonna send this to all of you. I will get him to give me your contact. All right, thanks.
Blur my face up.
Yeah, okay, for sure.
John gives her the text.
interview 一下大家。
好啊，新婚快乐！他在讲东西。百年好合，9999。Congratulations！ 恭喜约翰同学娶到荣轩这么好的女孩。对。
新婚快乐！
你要问问题啊？
你要问什么？还是个 MC 呢？
你们是怎么样认识这对 couple 的？
啊，那我先来。我跟荣轩还有这位 Mike， 我们都是 MKM 的好朋友。然后这是我老公。然后带他一起，然后我们就认识了荣轩和郑。对。
啊，我是他们介绍我认识的，非常的直接。
是半个 MQM。
对。
那你跟他们两个 hang out 次数现在是多少？大概有多少次了
？2、3次。2、3次。
这个问题对。
那我们一起，那你说吧，这个问题对我。
我觉得这个问题对你来说正好了。
哦，真的？
对，这两个你最喜欢哪一个？
这两个我最喜欢哪一个？这两个是指这个荣轩和 John 吗？
约翰和荣轩。
那我肯定喜欢荣轩啊。
Sorry, that was the wrong answer. Thank you for your time. Thank you. Bye bye. All right, next group of friends over here. Hi.
还有啊，
Hi. Please hold this.
可以说中文吗？
可以说中文。这两位现在都不在，现在他们去楼下去了，所以你可以畅言。很重要的问题就是你们认识他们多久了
3年。
4年半。
你在西雅图认识还是之前就认识？
在西雅图认识。
我们第一次见面是在杜克，然后因为一起来了西雅图，后面又来了西雅图见面了。
有没有什么特别 memorable 的故事，你想让这个世界知道的？一些他们可能平时看不到，或者是跟他们不太熟的人会很想听的故事。
可以说吗？
可以说。如果我跟你说，我可以剪掉的，没问题的。来，拿着。
要想一下呢。
搞笑的故事。
我记得安安说过他有个朋友特别烦，然后他还特别高，然后戴着个眼镜，看着斯斯文文的。他俩说可讨厌他了，他俩私底下跟我说的。
不用 cut 吧，就是我也可以说。你说这个我想起来了，是 Mike， 其实在
哪一天啊？你们都在啊？
其实我们都不叫 Mike 叫 Mike， 我们都叫 Mike 叫 Steve， 因为他就是荣轩和 John 之间的那个 Steve， 对。
他们说我是那个 Steve。They're real, but then I checked before it's you and me something's and Steve, like salt, pepper, and cumin. Yeah, I'm gonna cut that. Okay, I'm gonna tell a story about Alice right here. So Kevin, I'm gonna tell you a story. Yes, I'm gonna say. Once we're having dinner, all right. And actually, I think it was in a hike. Actually, I want to get your opinion on this. I distinctly remember her saying, "Speaking English is painful." Wow. And then so we're like, and then it was me and John and Rongxuan there all the time. She was like, "Speaking English is painful." And so, would you ever find a boyfriend who couldn't speak Chinese? And she said no.
Yeah, that's what I heard too.
That's what you heard too, right? Yeah. So I'll get your opinion on that.
So to be honest, at first I was like, okay, I'm gonna just take it casual.
I don't like where this is going. I'll cut that right here. TMI. What? But after?
He gradually changed me. Yeah, changed my mind.
Nice. Okay. Any stories you guys have? Two.
About John.
Okay, which one do you like more as a guy?
They're both amazing and equal in my eyes.
Horrible answer.
Yes.
So what's your question?
Which one of them do you like more?
This is my first time meeting John.
Even better. So John. All right. Okay.
Yeah. John.
Okay,
Definitely
okay.
John.
Bill, come here, Bill. 你认识他们多久了？
我认识他们，我想想，半年多还是？
你什么时候搬到我家的？就是什么时候认识的？
应该是半年多吧。对。
你跟他们见面次数、玩的次数多吗？
在家里玩过几次，就对。
那你觉得你更喜欢他们两个哪一个？
很危险的问题，我很喜欢撞。
Okay, everyone. Okay, we got it right. Well, you just won $1 million right here. 全套了。
对呀，你的全套。
没有全套。Anyway， 所以来说一下为什么？你觉得为什么？
为什么？我觉得他们都是很 nice 的人，然后对朋友也都特别的好。
所以问你为什么更喜欢 John？
为什么更喜欢 John？
对。没事，我可以剪掉的。
你们刚刚都怎么回答的？
他不会管他们回答。
就感觉男生之间共同话题更多一些。
Reasonable.
All right, we're gonna hang out over here. You guys, bye. 我问了你们。
你没问我们更喜欢哪一个吗？
你们更喜欢哪一个？
安安、
荣轩。
安安是谁？
安荣轩。
为什么呢？
这还有为什么呢？
因为这样太 nerd 了。
I'll be honest with you. I just heard some stories from his friends. I heard some stories from John's friends. This guy's not nerdy at all.
Oh really?
Yeah.
So he's pretending in front of us?
No, I think controlling himself.
I'm just kidding, John.
Wait,
You're
is
not
he
nerdy
controlling
at all.
himself to behave nerd?
No.
That sounds weird.
If he's untamed, it's too much. So how long have you known the two? I guess you guys.
The two of us?
Yeah. So how long have you known?
Oh, Rongxuan, I thought like the two of us doesn't make sense. I know Rongxuan 6 years ago. I think that's when I met her.
Yeah, same.
We were working in she just got out of college from Duke. Her first company was Top Hatter, and we met there, and she was working with.
No, I'm not. I was just the plus one of this guy.
I would say a year and 3 months, a year and a half.
And then, so what made you guys stick together as friends, or stay friends?
That's a good question. I think at the beginning I was kind of mentoring her because she was junior and new and stuff. And then we built like a good relationship. After I left Top Hatter, we stayed in touch and everything. So, yeah.
So you kind of mentored her in the beginning.
A little bit, yeah. But she did a great job after.
No, I'll tell you what united them. They hate for their boss. Like they both hated their boss. So that was like that's how the friendship was born.
we had meetings to just say shit about the boss.
Yeah.
He was so bad though. He was so bad. Yeah.
Okay, my question then. Anything we all make mistakes, especially first job ever. Any one thing you remember that was a mistake? I'm sure she would be loved to remind of that.
A mistake she made? Oh shit.
Yeah. Or anything in the beginning.
Or something fun.
2,000 years later.
Something she messed up.
Oh,
you remember? I remember something.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Well, when she was, I remember she was presenting this like to the team, and it's like she didn't know how to spell Google Sheet. She was like, "Oh, the Google Shit." I remember this one for sure. It was like memorable. People were laughing, but she didn't know why people were laughing, and she kept saying Google Shit. So it was like that was good.
I'm not asking later.
I don't know if she remember, but
also she knows how to pronounce it.
Also.
All right. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you. Hi. Peijing.
Hello. Hello.
很重要的问题。
Yes.
Please go.
Go ahead.
Very important question. Actually, can you move down a little bit? 离得这样其实太近了。哦，大家一起来都。你们认识他多久？
认识荣轩是吗？
或者是这样认识，应该是荣轩。
从上学的时候开始嘛，就是19年。
拿杯水啊。
19年。你就
我是23年4、5月份。
你要不要也过来？
通过他已经问过了。
他
你的回答很
你坐
没有，就是问一些问题。
荣轩多久了？
你认识荣轩多久了？
我是他表妹。
我知道啊，所以是多久了呢？
这个暴露我的年龄了。
从小。
我可以切掉那部分。
哎，好。
28年。
28在挺美的。Anyway， 有没有一个故事？这个有没有一个什么故事？你特别想，就是可能大家不知道，但你觉得世界应该知道这个
故事？小时候有没有什么故事啊？荣轩的。
越搞笑越丑。
想不起来了。
一个想象。
让我想一想，你先来一个。
我也想一想你。
就是像我是通过Peijing知道，就是荣轩可能前1、2年可能 Meta 工作压力还有点大嘛，我就时不时会逗他开心一下。然后我们最近一次见面，我们绕着 Meta 走了4、5个小时，我就觉得跟荣轩真的就很近，就突然就很 soul mate 的感觉。希望他幸福。
4、5个小时。
这个我也不知道。
Damn。 说明体力还可以哦。找那种糗事。
糗事。
我也没想到什么。
没想到什么？28年，看到我心中这伪光爱的形象好吗？
哎呀，我一下没想到，我想到在
换个问题，大家都是先认识荣轩的吗
？Sorry， 是什么？
先认识荣轩的，对吧？这个
你可以先说我对壮的第一印象。就是呢，荣轩不是在那个dating 嘛，然后呢，他不是就是很喜欢这个人嘛，然后他就跟我在见他之前，我当时还住在 Belleville 的 Alley 111还是 Alley 101，就是反正那里，然后呢，他就跟我提过很多次有这么一个人，然后呢又说这个人就是也没有那么，就最开始也没有那么热情吧对他，然后我就想说这个人谁呀？就是也没就是什么样的人能够值得就是对吧？就是他去，然后呢那天我第一次见到John，因为他去我们楼下，就那个John去我们楼下接荣轩 ，something like that， 然后我印象中就是一个很。就是很像学生的，然后一个男生，然后背一个书包，然后一件就灰色的那种什么 T 恤就很大，然后就是也完全没有讲话，没有任何的沟通，然后就整个人就是我第一印象，我就想说这个人谁呀？就是好像看起来也就是我的第一印象 ，That's it， 对，然后后面才慢慢了解，才慢慢认识。
现在对他的
现在就完全不一样啊！像我觉得他完全不是我的第一印象，因为我觉得他第一印象是有一点那种，就是。就比较冷，然后不太就是愿意跟人那种聊天，主要就比较 reserve 那种感觉。然后我觉得现在就完全不一样，因为我们有一起出去玩过，所以我觉得就是对John的印象很不一样。
你们是去有3个女生吗？
没有，我们一起去阿拉斯加。对，然后就John就超级 care， 超级体贴，然后超级就是。Very different.
Very touching.
Yes.
But sadly, not the answer we're looking for.
我想一下，我第一次见John的时候，我真的觉得他是一个很哀的人，因为当时就是我跟荣轩两个人在那边巴拉巴拉个不停，然后John我不知道他是听不懂不会中文还是怎么样，就一直在那边旁边很安静的笑，然后看着我们讲话，然后我就一直觉得，哎，这两个人怎么会在一起啊？荣轩那么一个外向的人，John这么一个不讲话的人，然后后来熟了一下，我就感觉John就是一个很体贴别人，然后很做事很妥帖的一个人，对，很照顾所有人的感受，对，觉得他们俩还蛮互补、蛮搭的，
Very from that. No, not from yeah, both of you. No. It's a 2-person interview now. It's a group interview now.
What's the interview? Okay, then you can ask.
Yeah. You want to talk? No, you have to be here too. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So.
What's the question?
All right. You have to be in the camera. Actually, hold this. Okay. What advice do you have? And do not say happy wife, happy life. What advice do you have for the happy newlywed?
Oh, that's a good one. You can answer that.
Don't look at him. You give me impression.
Yeah.
What advice? Be yourself.
Be yourself.
Yes.
Be yourself.
Otherwise, you won't be happy.
Don't pretend to be someone.
Yes. You keep hiding behind someone in some other image, and at one point it will boil down. It will break you.
Do you think you're being yourself?
Yeah, I am always myself.
I am also myself.
Yes.
Good. Great. Yeah, that's good.
You can only pretend for so long.
Yes.
I have.
Your turn.
I think that's such a good one that you give. I just.
But I have another question. Sometimes if you're too much yourself, not a good thing. But if you're too real.
But the person married you looking at that only, right? So why it is now not a good thing?
But sometimes you gotta hold your tongue. You know what I'm saying? Lots of times I want to say.
Yeah. You that being yourself does not mean you will be maniac, right?
Yeah.
You should still be under socially accepted. Yeah.
Still polite.
Yeah.
But what if the time comes? Like, I want to have. John wants to have burgers, but she's like, no. But John's like, I really want burgers.
I think that is not being yourself. I think that is just fine. You have to little bit sacrifice. That is little bit sacrifice.
Right.
Being yourself means like do something for someone for happiness. It's fine, but being yourself means that don't hide what you want to do. Yes, she wants to eat burger, eat burger.
I see.
But if I want to have fries, I can have fries, right?
Very impressed. I'm very impressed. Okay.
You said everything she wanted to say.
Yeah, I'm actually impressed because nobody has asked him this question, and I've never heard of this answer. And I actually feel very proud of that our marriage has come to this conclusion that that he is giving this advice. I feel it's because that's how I feel too. I think, but also I don't think that means like you be yourself and you disrespect the other person, or you just being like so selfish and self-centered that you don't care about other people's feeling at all. I think that's the baseline decency, right? Like you still want to take care of the other person. It doesn't mean that you want to purposely hurt other person.
Of course.
So you still have that baseline, and then on top of that, then like I'm just trying to say like there's no need to do things that makes yourself so unhappy just in order to make the other. Just you think that you will make the other person happy, because in the end, it would usually
doesn't work out.
Doesn't not.
Great. Do you think he would have been able to say that answer before you guys got at the beginning when you just met, or before you got married? Is that after growing up or being?
I think because of I was like that only. That's why I find her.
So you've always felt that way.
Yes.
And that's why you found her.
Yes.
Oh.
Beautiful.
Oh. Wow, impressive. I don't know. I feel like I just learned, through the way. But yeah.
He's always been a very deep person, very thoughtful person.
Occasionally, like just now.
Very rarely does he actually have the chance and opportunity to showcase that.
Because of good question, good guy who's asking questions.
Most guys are like that, They're very deep inside, like John. Very deep inside, but you have to really dig. Dig. And then you find it. All right. Thank you very much.
Done.
Hello. Okay, we are collecting stories about John from people that know him.
This is the brother.
It's the brother. All right.
The brother go first.
Okay. Anyways, yes, fun stories. I got some from his friends already. Okay. That are amazing. Something about a history class, about nosebleeds and other. Okay. Any stories you'd like to share? About John? Yes.
Oh, he has lots. Go.
The one story you want the world to know about John. That us as his friends, new friends. You guys go way back.
I feel like I only have degenerate stories.
No, that's the one I'm looking for.
Well, one time we went to EDC together with a bunch of friends. I don't think he remembered anything from that. He was lost for a little bit, I think. I don't remember because I don't remember much either from that time. But he was very good at taking care of everybody. Yes, even drunk.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't think that was the best story I could come with right now at the top of my head.
I'll give you some time to think.
Yeah.
More degen, thank you.
More degen.
Yes. They told me quite some funny ones. As true guy friends. Anything from when he was younger?
I guess yes. So I guess growing up, I was a very cautious child. So whenever I do things, I would always like think ahead or just hold on to the wall or stay close to the wall. But John is like the type that just goes bumbling around and stuff, and so he would get injured or hurt. He would just bump into things and just. But he was also I don't know. When he was so young, he wouldn't let anyone hold him except for my mom. that
very picky is what I'm hearing.
Yes, very, very picky. But there's so many stories I want to bury.
No, just tell them. If it's bad, I'll cut it. I'll cut it. It won't see the light of day. Anything inappropriate will not see light of day. It'll only be on camera. I hope you're thinking of one.
I'm thinking.
But I don't know, I just feel like as a kid growing up with him, John's just, oh, I know what. Oh, wow. When I was in elementary school, he was a lot of my friends, girls especially, thought he was really cute. And I think we were in, like, I was in grade 8, so he must have been in grade 4. But when all my friends went over and said, oh, John, you're so cute, John just said, shut the fuck. And then I guess all the girls are like, their jaws dropped, and they turned around and looked at me like I didn't teach him that. But yes, I take the blame because I'm the big brother. That's my story. It all comes back to me.
So he's always been a ladies guy. 叔叔阿姨，采访你们2位一下。这个2个问题，第一个问题是John有没有什么一个好玩的故事给我们这些朋友们讲的？
不要看我。
好玩的故事。
他这个小时候的什么故事？
我的小时候他有点比较爱。
对，因为我觉得他小时候跟长大不一样。
怎么不一样？
小时候比较皮，然后好动。可是长大了以后，他就变成宅男内向。所以我就不晓得为什么会这种转变，不知道是不是被我虐待了或什么。
你觉得是什么？大概什么时候转变的？
不是我，应该是高中吧。我觉得高中以后开始就变得好像内向，然后，可是小学不会，上学以前也不会。
是他给你这错误的印象，让你觉得他都在家里，可是其实他跟他朋友都跑出去。
他的朋友很不一样的说法。
真的啊？哦，那到时候你做好这个传给我一下，我要看一下他们怎么对。因为刚刚他妈妈才说，父母眼中的小孩跟在外面朋友的评价会不一样。
应该是，是。然后那第2个问题啊，这个对他们有什么建议吗？
小孩啊，结婚了哦，我一个忠告啊 ，Happy wife, happy life。
好像在座的很多人都这么说。
真的、啊。
这个男性统一的回复，这是3个人都结婚了，是都是同样的。好的，谢谢。
好，谢谢。
然后剪出来发给大家。你有没有什么忠告结婚的？
没有，就
听太太的。
对，我也是听太太的才来到西部这边的。哦。对，不然本来在东部，所以。
在多伦多吗？
不是，那时候在 New Jersey 跟 New York。哦。对，刚刚才在跟 Jason 讲，可是我输了，所以我在这里。
要是你赢了，你就还在那边了。
还在这里。
啊。所以你现在很喜欢这边，所以你输了也无所谓，输了也是对的。
对，应该是这样。
应该这么回答。
应该是这样。
正确回答。对。Jason 有什么建议？
什么建议？也是 happy life, happy wife, happy life。然后就是多做饭，多做家务。
多做饭啊，可以。
多做家务，对。
哇，好难。
可以，对。祝你们幸福。
对。谢谢。Okay. Marriage advice now. Marriage advice. Should I? When did you get married? Yes. When did you get married?
2 years ago. About. Yeah.
Is there advice as a married couple of 2 years?
Ooh. Here's one advice. Why don't you
do not say that? Fine.
Here's an advice. Why don't you go first?
I like that.
Great advice.
So you have to say something, Ruth. You need to come up with the advice.
Oh, I do.
Yes.
Rongxuan is always right.
I find that hard to believe, but sure, we'll go with that. Alright. 这个2个问题，第一就是荣轩小时候有没有什么糗事，可以告诉我们，然后给这些朋友们分享一下的。
时间太久了。
太多了是吧？是糗事太多了。
糗事肯定有啊，能没有吗？
你挑一个最搞笑的。
想想，我这一时还想不起来，还真不少哈。你想想。
我觉得没有很多啊，他比较乖，从小比较乖。
换一个问题就是，他小时候跟他现在区别大吗？
没有，我们没觉得有区别。他从小比较乖吧，就是那种从小比较省心的那种。
其实他比较单纯。是不是？你觉得呢？
从小就喜欢交朋友。
我觉得是单纯，我就是更直接一点。对，就是可能这个好朋友之间都很直接。
他就是对人吧，
比较真诚。
对，
是这样的。
那个什么糗事
啊，
太多了，
一言难尽啊，这想不起来现在。
你可能要讲一下那个。
你讲。
对女儿最骄傲的一件事情是什么？
他小时候吧。
他比较独立。
他比较独立。
对。
爷爷和奶奶
很独立。
离开的时候。
我们没大操心，反正都是他自己到今天都是他自己。是。我们也不懂。
我就那时候我就觉得，哎呀，
我们不懂。
爷爷奶奶一走，就在国家自由苦干，
很不容易，很不容易。
我们对。
刚才跟他说嘛。对。
那阿姨呢？阿姨觉得荣轩，你觉得最骄傲的一个事情是什么？
他比较省心吧，比较。
对，可是我觉得那会开的时候应该会。
我刚才跟他说了，就是比较独立嘛。
我觉得反正我们就是认为从小到大他都比较省心，就是去。
Please gather around all that way, and then face the beautiful couple. For the scandal right now. Where's the bride?
Oh.
I mean, you can stay there. You can just look at me. Can everyone hear me?
Yes.
A little nervous before, but I had 2 shots, so we're good. We're very good. For those of you, hi everyone. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Mike, and I am very honored to be the host today. 这个也用中文讲一下，待会儿，要不然无语言混乱。先用英文讲一遍，再用中文讲一遍，要不然无语言混乱。这个I think it has been a tremendous amount of work and effort to bring all of our family and friends to be here today, and I would like to applaud everyone who made that happen. A special shout out to Michelle for providing this amazing venue for us. And also everyone for helping out, setting things up, bringing food, or just being here in general to celebrate this beautiful day. I initially wanted to write a roast for 5 minutes, but that got vetoed. So instead, we're stuck with this. They say that you should never meet your heroes. Well, Rongxuan met me in July of 2019. And then John a few years after that. When Rongxuan and I first met, we had just both come to States for grad school, and we were in the same program. But funnily enough, we actually didn't hang out a lot during the program because we both lived very busy lives. I was busy studying and researching and working on projects. She was very busy networking. You don't really know what those things are. But the truth is we barely had a chance to talk to each other. And this part I almost don't want to translate for her parents. But I think I will. But anyways, that all changed when I moved to Seattle in 2022.
Just kidding, it did not. Because now she was even busier dating this guy. While the rest of us from school would be hanging out together in Seattle, she would be missing. And so over time, I got pretty curious. I'm like, who is this John guy who's clearly got way too much riz? And he can steal Rongxuan for days on end. And when we finally met, I think we hit it off instantly because we had so many things in common. We both grew up in Canada. We both had an appreciation of the finer American gastronomy that Rongxuan hates because she calls them burgers and fries. But I think most importantly, John had finally found the one friend in her friend group who he can talk in English. Because at that time, some of you may know now, but at that time, his Chinese was not very good. He understood maybe 25% of all the conversations that were going on. I mean, his friends would probably know. But he would just sit there and nod politely, smile sometimes. He was very demure. I think I like that version of him better. Maybe Rongxuan agrees with me. What do you think? No. Anyways, while I was writing this, I tried to think back to the moment that I realized that we were very good friends, or great friends, best friends. But I couldn't think of a moment. I don't think we're quite there yet. I think there wasn't one moment that made me realize that. It was more gradual. It was over time. And I think it's because over time, I got to see so many amazing qualities that these two have. They're very kind, they're very supportive, and they also, don't laugh, and also, they're incredibly empathetic. And they always show support or help whenever I ask anything. But I think the one thing that stood out the most to me was that these two were the most genuine people that I know. Because when they asked how you were doing, they genuinely wanted to know how you were doing. What's going on in your life? What's up with you? When they asked, can I help you? Or what's going on? What's wrong? They mean that. They want to know what's wrong so they can try to help you. And sometimes it means sacrificing things in their lives in order to help you. That has happened to me before. And I think we've probably all seen aspects of that. And I'm so happy that they were able to find each other in this world, two of the most genuine people, so they can be their true selves and share that authenticity with each other every single day. While I was going down memory lane, I realized something is that for the past 3 years, ever since I moved to Seattle, 3 of us had spent New Year's together, one way or another. The last 2 years was in their place, and the year before that, it was purely coincidence. It was in Vancouver. But this year, in December, 2 months ago, I was traveling in Japan. And throughout the entire trip, I just had a feeling that 2025 was going to be a really important year, a very pivotal year, for me at least. And then the moment I got home to China, these two sent me a message. They were like, hey Mike, do you want to host something? And they didn't even say what yet, but I immediately knew what it was. And I'm not usually someone who gets surprised, but I was very surprised because it shocked me. I don't know how you guys felt when you got the message, if you were surprised, but I was very surprised. But I was also very, very excited because I think it's really rare to be able to participate in a moment like this. And in that moment, I kind of knew why I had that feeling in Japan. I knew 2025 was going to be a really important year, but not for me. It was more so for them. And the fact that I get to participate in such a pivotal year for you guys makes it an important and pivotal year for me. And I'm really lucky to be just a part of it. Without further ado, please welcome Michelle to the first stage of the ceremony. Michelle is also one of our dearest friends who also went to Duke. And thank you again for providing this amazing venue. And you want me to hold my phone? Please take it.
Thanks, Mike.
beloved and honored guests, we are gathered here today to join Rongxuan and John in the spiritual union of marriage. This contract is not to be entered into lightly, but thoughtfully and seriously, and with the deep realizations of its obligations and responsibilities. Please remember that love, loyalty, and understanding are the foundations of a happy and enduring home. 亲爱的亲友们，我们今天齐聚一堂，共同见证荣轩和约翰的婚姻结合。婚姻这份契约不应被轻率对待，而是要深思熟虑，以严肃认真的态度去履行它所承载的任务和责任。请记住，爱、忠诚和理解是建立幸福美满家庭的基石。Do you, John, take this woman, Rongxuan, to be your lawfully wedded wife, and to hold, in sickness and in health, in good times and woe, for richer and poorer, keeping yourself unto her for as long as you both shall live?
I do.
John, 你是否愿意接受荣轩为你的合法妻子？无论健康或疾病，无论顺境或逆境，无论富裕或贫穷，始终忠于他，直至生命的尽头。
我愿意。
Do you, Rongxuan, take this man, John, to be your lawfully wedded husband, to have and to hold, in sickness and in health, in good times and woe, for richer and poorer, keeping yourself unto him for as long as you both shall live?
Yes, I do.
荣轩，你是否愿意接受John为你的合法丈夫？无论健康或疾病，无论顺境或逆境，无论富裕或贫穷，始终忠于他，直至生命的尽头。我愿意。Rongxuan and John will now exchange rings as a symbol of their love and commitment. 荣轩和John现在将交换戒指，以象征他们的爱与承诺。Okay. By authority vested in me by the American Marriage Ministries and the state of Washington, I now pronounce you husband and wife. 还有中文翻译呢。凭借美少从美国婚姻事务部和华盛顿州所获得的权利，他现在正式宣布你为合法夫妻。谢谢米少。